Hello, welcome back to the Brothers Grimdark. Today we've got another episode of Warhammer from the beginning. This time it's the game again. And Dean is up for his third game with the Necrons. No, is this fourth game?
Fourth game.
God, how
time flies when you're winning and losing.
Oh, when you're rolling dice and having a good time.
Exactly.
So yeah, Dean's fourth game and we're up to 1,250 points. 1,200, 500 points. It's an odd number to say in a cool way.
Yeah.
1,500 points you can say. That's cool. Yeah, 1,500 points. But
12, how many were it?
1,250. I don't know how to say that. 1250, I guess, is the cool way.
So doing a wee 1250.
Cheeky
1250.
We'll edit that out so it looks like that's what I said first time.
Yeah.
Cheeky wee
Can't be bad.
1250. So Dean's got a couple little units that he's excited to be playing with today.
Oh, I'm excited.
What are you thinking?
Well, the recent stuff I've painted, I'm looking forward to seeing what the flayed ones can do.
Yeah, little claws.
I'm not sure if once they're into the mix, they'll do a lot of damage, but they look cool.
Yeah.
And
Space Marines isn't their ideal target because they're very good at just sort of churning through chaff, where Space Marines and Space Wolves and things are a bit tougher. But they'll eat the wolves.
Yeah.
They'll love them.
Okay, go for the wolves.
Go for the wolves, yeah, and just claw them to bits.
Okay.
Yeah. So
flayed ones, the Canoptic Lord. He looks like a bit
Skorpekh
Lord, sorry.
Skorpekh Lord,
my bad.
Yeah, big claw. And
he looks like he can do quite a bit of damage. So,
yes, and he's your warlord today, and has he's got himself a warlord trait, which is the Nefret specific one, which means he has an extra attack and an extra strength on his attacks, so he's even beefier.
Sweet corn.
Than he might normally be. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what he does as well in the business.
So him, and it will be the Doomstalker.
The Doomstalker, which had a bit of a really strong turn one lag. I mean, that's the nature of when you've got a really swingy weapon like that. Well, when he powered up, boy, did he power up. Blew up a Dreadnought turn one, but then didn't
south.
Didn't hit those heights again. But we'll see what he does today.
Yeah, hopefully if he can get to do a lot more damage. Because last time he just kind of sat in the back and did one good round and that was it.
Yeah.
So
we'll see what he does. If you get 2 good rounds out of 4, that's good going on him. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, my sort of exciting keys that I'm looking forward to bringing today is a new type of dreadnought which Dean hasn't faced today yet.
Oh,
so I'm bringing my Wolf and Dreadnought today, who's got his axe and shield, and yeah, that'll be a different challenge for Dean to shoot through because obviously he has an invuln save, so the Doomsday Stalker will be less.
And I shall match him with my Doomstalker.
And I shall match it with my Doomstalker. Yes, I've got that. I've got my, usually a staple for me, a big unit of 10 Blood Claws, but Dean hasn't seen them yet either, so that'll be new for him. And then leading it all again is Wolf Priest Asgrim, who's just, he's my guy. He's obviously my warlord. He's got the Benediction of Fury as his relic, and he's running his warlord trait today is Wolfkin, so he'll be getting hopefully some extra attacks on the charge as well.
Is Vigo's
coming as well. Oh yeah, don't worry, he'll be blowing up you and then blowing up himself again, as he loves to do. Oh yes, good old Vigo, we love him. The other little change today is we're introducing command points and stratagems for the first time. So this is a strike force size battle, so we start on 6 CP each. We've both spent a CP on a relic, so we're down to 5, and we would normally be down to 4 for each taking a warlord trait as well, but the way me and Rowan like to do things in-house is we like to give you your first warlord trait for free. So me and Dean will be starting the game on 5 CP each, and we've both got both got a warlord trait, both got a relic, so that'll be fun. And yeah, I will be trying to learn and hopefully be helpful to Dean with when to use Necron stratagems throughout the game, because obviously they're very new to me as well. So I'll try keep on top of that of when is a key moment to do certain things. But anyway, we shall get to the table and see what happens in deployment. Ooh. Okay, here we are. We've got a lovely setup table today by Rowan. So we've got
beautiful.
Good bit of dense terrain around here, so that'll be -1 to shoot through, whether you're in it shooting out or whether you're out shooting in. Same as over here, that'll be -1 to shoot through or into. And then everything else is just line of sight blocking, so there's no no light cover in the board today. It's just bits of dense terrain. So Dean will be deploying on that side. I'll be deploying over here. I've got a nice diagonal deployment zone. Some good firing lines through these mountainous canyons.
This is full-size table.
This is Dean's first full-size game. This is as big as it gets. But of course, we're only playing 1250. It's the cool way of saying it. We're only playing 1250 today, so there will be a fair bit of space still on the board, which will be interesting because. Not sure who that's going to benefit, because Dean's, a lot of his firepower is quite short-ranged, but I also want to be in combat, so there might be a quiet first turn or two as we sort of slowly move towards each other.
Work out what's
going on. But anyway, we shall roll to see who will be putting down unit first.
Who?
I roll a 1. That's quite beatable.
It's beatable. A 4.
A 4. Okay, I assume you want me to put a unit down first, so you can...
I think so.
Work out your tactics from there. Okay, I shall begin that now.
Here is how things shaped up in deployment. Dean put his Doomstalker down early on, and Lyndon countered by deploying his aggressors and 2 dreadnoughts on his left flank. This would keep them safe from its shooting, but it would also mean that Lyndon's right flank looked rather bare by the end of deployment.
Okay, deployment has happened, as you've seen. And now that all there is to do is to roll to see who gets first turn.
Ooh!
So I shall roll. What's that, Dean? I can't see.
It's a 1.
It's a 1 again.
It's a 1 again. And that's
a 5. So you'll be going first, Dean.
Bingo.
Right. Done that, dice.
Put him in jail.
We shall be back in Dean's command phase.
Okay, my command phase.
Here we are.
Here we are. Game on.
Game on. Decide what protocol you're in.
My protocol of the Eternal Guardian. Each time an attack is made against this unit, if it did not make a normal move, advance, or fall back this battle round, this unit receives a benefit of light cover as described in the Warhammer 40,000 core book. So I'll probably use it on my...
So yeah, it applies to your whole army, but I imagine everything's going to move other than, the Doomsday Stalker. So it basically means my multi-meltas will be -1 to hit against him if I decide, if I so choose to shoot him. It just gives him another layer of protection, which is good for Dean.
Okay.
We've both gone up a CP, so we're both up to 6 CP because it's
CP
start of somebody's turn.
And that's basically all...
the reanimator thing.
Yep, the reanimation beam.
He gets to put his nano scarabs.
Nano scarab.
Onto.
I will put it onto
those fellas.
Skorpekh.
It's good choice. Yeah.
I think.
They're going to be a big priority for me to shoot at, especially since your Doomsday Stalker is more protected. So that's a good move. So if multi-meltas do decide to go into him, it'll help Dean bring some stuff back.
Sweet.
Cool, so we'll see what Dean gets up to in his movement phase.
As you might expect, the Necrons marched towards the centre of the board. There would be little he could do in terms of damage this turn, but he made sure he had 3 key units deployed strategically to strike once the Space Wolves came towards him.
Okay, onto my shooting phase now.
Going to be a quick one, I think.
Quick one, because I can't do anything else.
Yeah, it's a long board, this one. Feels like with the deployment quite far away from each other.
Although, the Doomstalker... Could he shoot that dread?
Yes, he can. Tip of his gun can see him.
Tip the gun over the top there.
You'll be -1 to hit, because I'm in dense terrain, but you can shoot him.
I'll take a shot.
So it's D6 shots.
That's what it is, D6 shots. Something big.
Something big. Just a 1.
Just so it's 1 shot.
1 shot. Your ballistic skill 4s, so it would be 4s, but because I'm in dense cover, it's 5s.
5s.
Yeah. Oh, he does hit.
Okay.
Your strength lots. I think you're like strength 14 or something. So you will be winding on 2s, I think.
1 shot though.
Oh no, you're only strength 10, but still winded on 3s.
Winded on 3s.
Does wound. It's AP -5, so it goes right through my armor. So it's just D6 damage.
D6 damage.
D6 damage. 4.
4.
Because I'm a dreadnought, that becomes 3, because I reduced damage by 1. So he's down to... Oh, I've killed a tree. He's down to 5 wounds. So
he was on 6.
he was on 8.
Oh, 8, so that's 4 wounds. Got you.
3 wounds taken.
3 wounds taken,
because it
got
reduces by 1. So 3 wounds taken. That's a start.
Well,
Started
something.
whittling my dreadnought. Yeah. So we
I think that's it, to be honest. I've got my atomizer beam. But
yeah,
that's
it's only 12 inches,
so
and yeah, all your kind of
the guys
regular infantry. But
Yep.
I don't think I'm going to do much in my turn either. I think it'll be turn 2 when
Then it all kicks off.
things really start
Oh,
dying.
cheeky pot shot did a little something. So.
Yeah, just, started whittling. Yeah,
Whittling
so
on.
we'll be back in my command phase. Okay, my command phase. There's nothing to talk about points or anything because that all happens start of turn 2. So the only thing to do is my litany on Wolf Priest Asgrim, and he's going to give himself the aura of reroll 1s in combat. I forget what that litany is called. On a 5, he does.
Oh, nice.
So yes, everything within 6 inches of him will be rerolling 1s to hit. So,
nice.
but only in combat.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
back in my movement phase.
Space Wolf's movement phase, and as you might expect, most things move forward. The Intercessors and Fenrisian Wolves on the right flank seek some cover to avoid being shot in turn 2. Redbeck the Dreadnought manages to move out of line of sight from the Doomstalker to avoid being hit again, but the Bloodclaws see no need for such folly and march straight forward into the fray.
It is my favourite phase. It's everyone's favourite phase. It's Vigo phase.
It's the Vigo phase.
So, it's only 1 unit in range of both his psychic powers, and that is the unit of Skorpekh
Oh,
Destroyers. So he will start with a smite onto them.
Okay. Double ones I want.
Yeah, double
you
ones.
don't want.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's correct. It's cast on a 9, so that's D3 mortal wounds. It's the big 3, and you don't get
Saves.
You don't get saves or reanimation protocols against that. However, the thing that you probably want to do here is this is the only model I am within range of 18 inches with. So if you kill that one, I won't get to do my second psychic power.
Well, I'll do that then, I think.
Yeah, I think that's
That's smart. Is that,
that's the savvy move to do that.
So he's gone.
He's gone. He's dead. But a noble sacrifice means I don't get to do my second psychic power.
It's just cause.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's not true. Means I can't do that psychic power. But he does also know Murderous Hurricane, which basically means.
Have you used that before?
No, this is a new one.
Brand new, ladies and gentlemen.
It will depend if it's a 24-inch range or an 18-inch range psychic power. So bear with me, folks.
Okay. Is this a big hitter?
It doesn't do any damage. What it does is it means if you charged me with the unit I put it, so say I put it on them,
Yep.
it means even if you charged me, you would be fighting last. But it's only 18 inches, so I can't do that. So yes, Vigo is done for the phase. Okay, quick shooting phase. I have 2 units in range to do stuff. We'll be starting with one aggressor who is in range
Single aggressor.
Single aggressor who is in range to flame some Necron warriors.
Okay.
So see how many shots he gets. That's 7 shots.
Oh wow.
This flame.
On a
Gauntlet.
single warrior.
On a single guy.
Oh.
It
It doesn't matter.
So hitting on, well, they already hit, they auto hit. Your toughness 4, I'm strength 4, so wounded on 4s.
4s, what you get? 3.
3 through. So it's 3 saves for you, 3 4-ups.
3 4-ups.
So 1 dies,
One
but then you
dies.
get reanimation protocols on that one.
So I do, and it's 5 or 6.
5 or 6, I believe.
1.
But you reroll 1s because you're Necron warriors. That's their special ability.
Yeah?
Yeah, Necron
Did I
warriors.
do this?
Oh yes, don't worry, I've been reminded you.
3.
So 1 is dead. You remove whichever one you fancy.
I think I'm gonna. Well, does it have to be?
No, it doesn't have to be.
be.
Doesn't have to be the front one. No.
I'll take one.
No.
Of
So even though I was only in range of 1 there, say you'd failed 2 saves, even though I was only in range, 2 would still die.
Okay.
It's just the way the mechanic works.
So you've just fired in the group, and
Yeah.
who takes the hit takes
Who
the hit.
takes it? Takes it.
She.
Next, the Dreadnought rolled poorly and did 0 damage to the Canoptic Reanimator or the Necron Warriors.
Okay, my command phase part 2. I will flip my command protocol.
What are you doing today, robot?
What you doing today? Basically, I will add 1 inch to the move characteristic of the models in this unit.
Okay, that's handy.
So, a little extra something.
A little extra summon some in there.
Nothing else much in this side of the
No,
table.
there's nothing really to heal back over there or anything. But so that's
This fella, I'm going to use his reanimation beam.
nano scarab beam
Nano Scarab
on
2.
the warriors. Okay,
Yep. So that gives them a +1 on saves.
No, they're reanimation protocols.
Ah, right, okay.
So you'll be coming back on 4s.
on 4s instead of 5. Okay.
Yeah, it's quite handy.
Handy.
And that's it, I think. Yeah, we've both gone up a CP. Neither of us have spent any yet, so we're up to 8.
Saving.
But yeah, this might be a turn where things happen on that.
I think so.
Yeah.
The trap is sprung, and the entire Necron force moves forward, except for the Scarabs holding Dean's home objective and the Doomstalker, who has Lyndon's blood claws in its sights.
Okay, shooting phase. It can actually shoot a lot more.
Yeah, in range now.
Min range. I'm into the fray.
Could be turn 2 could be bloody, yeah. Or whatever happens to Necrons. Bloody and oily.
Bloody and oily.
Yeah.
The oil spill all over the place.
Yeah. So
First of all, I'm going to shoot with these
the Necron warriors.
Necrons there.
Who they targeting?
These fellas.
The aggressors.
The aggressors.
Okay.
But I'm going to use a CP to use my card.
What's it called?
It's what is it? Talent for Annihilation.
Talent for Annihilation, which is
Mefrit Strategic Ploy Stratagem.
So it's the Mefrit Dynasty specific one, and basically, as I understand it, on your wound rolls, 6s will auto wound. 6s will cause a mortal wound in addition. But it caps at 3, but that's still a dead aggressor if that goes through, which is well worth the CP.
And that's,
so yeah, you're down to 7 now.
Might as well spend them.
Might as well spend them. We've both
Spend them if you got
both
them,
got
boys.
plenty. So I may be doing something defensively at some point, but not just yet. So,
Not yet.
So they're all in range.
That'll be 9.
That'll be 20 shots.
20. Oh, wait.
But actually, because you're Neth threat, you're going to have to do 5. So do 10 first and then another 10, because the front 5 are going to have an extra AP.
Extra AP. And what is if it's closer?
Yeah, if it's within half range, you get an
yeah.
extra AP.
Okay. So I'm doing 10 first, you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it'll be 5 first.
5 first.
5 first, yeah. 10 first, like 5 are in range, and then it will be 4 at the back, because I did kill one. Yeah.
Alright, yeah. One's gone.
Yeah. So hitting on 3s.
3s, so that's a nope, and a nope.
Yep. And then any 6s here will be a mortal wound in addition. 6s to wound.
On this roll now.
On this roll, yeah. You want some 6s, yeah.
Need some 6s here.
So that's 1 so far. So we'll remember that. I won't mark that up just yet, but but then in addition to that, so your strength 5 and toughness 5. So it's 3 additional saves, and they're AP -3. But because of Armour of Contempt, they become AP -2, because that's a Space Marine thing. Okay. So I'll have 5 up saves on these. Fail 1. So far, 1 aggressor has taken a wound. And now you get your next 8 shots.
The next 8.
From the back 4.
And that doesn't...
That'll happen.
That will happen.
I'll do them all together.
Okay.
So
it's on 3s again,
4
isn't
hits, yeah. So few more misses than you'd like there, but fishing for 6s again here.
Chapman. Nope.
Nope, but it's 2 more wounds at AP -2. Fail 1, and then the extra mortal wound will kill that aggressor. So.
Well, that's something.
That's something. Chipping away at them, because they're one of my key powerhouse units.
Next, the Doomstalker, Skorpekh Lord, and 1 unit of warriors all unleash onto the Bloodclaws, bringing down 3 with their firepower. Lyndon did deploy the use of a stratagem, transhuman physiology, to ensure that this was not worse. Necron charge phase, and the Skorpeks engage with the Bloodclaws.
Okay, well, that's my
Charge phase.
charge phase. I use my plasma sight
Yes.
to inject the
Little anger boost.
anger boost to get them up.
So yeah, just need to see if he kills one of them now, as the process of that. So I'm not going to say what you don't need to roll, because I jinxed you last time. So saying nothing.
I'm thinking it.
They're fine. So he doesn't kill one, but he does give them all an extra attack and an extra strength. So you want to roll your attacks for the swordy boys now, and then you can do the bigger swordy boy.
So that's
So you got 4 of them. So now 4 attacks base. So 16 attacks from them. They are re-rolling ones to hit because they're a destroyer unit and they hate everything. So you're hitting on 3s and re-rolling 1s. There are fortunately quite a few 2s.
Oh wow.
Oh, and I'm going to spend another 2 CP
ones.
on transhuman physiology.
Not the 2.
Okay, there's a lot of misses.
7 2s.
7 2s. Okay.
Sorry though.
Rolls to wound now.
Back in the cubby. Rolls to wound.
So it would be 3s, but because I did transhuman physiology, it's 4s again. Yeah. 3.
3. 3 for 16.
And your AP minus 3, so that becomes AP minus 2.
One of those days.
2 go through, they're damaged to each, so that's 2 dead.
Oh.
And then now you get to attack with the big boy. The big.
Oh yeah, with the big, yeah.
So he's 4 attacks as well.
Okay.
Gets to reroll those ones because he hates everything.
Hank Griffins.
The 1 again. Don't get to reroll.
Don't get a double roll.
No.
That's a 3.
So 3 hits.
3 hits.
And then wounding on 4s again.
2.
2 wounds.
2
AP
fives.
minus 4 that one. So I need 6s. Nope. They're damage 3 each, I think. So
Wow.
that's another 2 dead. So down to 4 there.
That's something.
So now I get my attacks back.
Now I get my attacks.
So I've got a Thunder Hammer in there, Dean. So basically a Thunder Hammer is flat 3 damage.
Kept that quiet.
Get that quiet. So that's on the main guy there.
Okay.
So I would suggest potentially using a stratagem.
Stratagem.
Whirling Onslaught, which means I will be -1 to my wound rolls.
Okay.
So normally I would be wounding you on 3s with my Thunder Hammer, because you're toughness 5 and I'm strength 8, but that'll take it back up to 4s, which is helpful for you.
That'll help then.
Yeah, so I'll do that. So
And that's a CP.
no, oh yeah, that's CP.
So that's down to
6. Yep. So they do still have...
Don't forget the CPs.
Don't forget the CPs. So they do still have their reroll 1s to hit aura because of Asgrim. So they will be hitting you on... He'll be hitting you on 3s. Because +1 to hit for space rolls, and I get to reroll those 1s, which is handy for me, but none convert. Wounding would be 3s, like we just said, but now it's 4s. So he doesn't wound.
Nope.
So now it goes to the remaining 3. So they are...
The Romanian.
The Romanian 3. Yes, there's 3 attack. They're 2 attacks base, and they're +1 for their chain swords, and they're +1 because they got charged.
Romanian pirates, we...
Hitting on 2s because I'm space wolves,
pirates, we...
and re-rolling those, so they all hit.
Wow.
And then I would normally be wounding you on 5s because I'm strength 4,
but now it's
and you're toughness 5. But now, now it's
because
6.
Because of my
stratagem.
Stratagem.
Yeah, and now it's 6s.
2.
So 2 saves at AP -1. So 4 ups.
4 ups. 1.
So just 1 takes 1 wound. So one is down to 2 wounds.
Thank you.
And that's all the damage back I do.
Okay.
We'll quickly do morale because I lost 6 models in that unit.
Okay.
I'm leadership 8, but because I'm within 6 inches of Asgrim, I'm leadership 9.
Right.
So 9 minus 6 is 3, so I'm either 3 or below.
Okay.
If I get more than that, one of them's going to run away. I don't. I always roll 1s on morales, as Rowan knows. So none of them run away because of course they wouldn't, because they're mighty space wolves. Why would they run away in the face of scary robots? Well, that was a decent punch there. That's one of my big, combat assets has been severely neutered there by Dean.
Cold.
Yes. So we shall move on to my command phase and see what happens. Okay, my command phase. We forgot to discuss this at the start of Dean's turn 2, but he scored 5 points for having his Scarps on his home objective. At this next, start of next turn, if I don't clear Dean off some of these objectives, he's currently controlling 3, so he'll get the big 15 for that. So I've got some work to do. I just get the 5 this turn for my home objective, so we'll see what I can do to start kicking Dean off some of these objectives.
See what I can do.
But yeah, the only thing to do in my turn is my litanies, and this time I'm going to put Manta of Strength on Wolf Priest Asgrim to make himself extra angry. You've been making yourself angry, I'm going to make myself angry.
I have.
So it goes off.
He goes.
So he is extra angry. We'll see what I get up to in my movement phase now.
Space Wolves movement phase, and the Bloodclaws disengage from the Skorpekh destroyers, making way for psychic attack, shooting, and more combat prowess from the other Space Wolf units. Elsewhere, Lyndon has made sure that no matter what else happens this turn, he will be on 3 objectives which Dean will need to do something about to take him off.
Okay, it's Dean's favourite time. It's Vigo phase. He only did 1 psychic power last time, but he didn't kill the destroyer. So we'll see how he fares again this time. So he'll be starting with a smite once again into the destroyers. Does go off on a 5 just, and D3 mortal wounds. It's just the 2. So that one at the back that's on 2 wounds.
He gone.
He gone. And you don't get reanimation protocols on that because it's a psychic
Does
attack.
it have to be in?
It does, yeah. You have to. Once a model has taken damage, the rest of the damage has to go onto that model.
Alright, okay.
I forget what edition they introduced that in, but I don't think it was always the case. I think you used to be able to spread damage across. Like in 2nd edition, you could just have an entire unit all down to 1 wound before you removed any of them.
Okay, but it makes sense.
Yeah, just speeds up the game. And then second power will be the Living Lightning, which is basically smite. It would jump to another, so it's like a smite, but if it kills a model, it would jump to another unit, but because only a unit within 6, and because there's not one, then it's not going to. So cast on a 6, does on a 7, D3 mortal wounds, just 1. So he is down to 2 wounds.
Okay.
Okay, that's the Vigo phase. He's not blown himself up yet, but he's not dishing out loads of mortal wounds yet either.
Space Wolf shooting phase, and it begins with the combined might of a unit of aggressors and 5 intercessors, bringing down the Necron warriors on Dean's left flank.
Okay, we shall move on to the Dreadnought here.
Is he going to blast into the Skorpekh?
He is going to blast into the Skorpekh. So I will start with the Storm Bolter, who hits twice, wounds once. Just once. So 1 save at 4 up because it's AP -1.
Nope.
Nope. So he's down to
1
wound, and then the multi-melta hits twice. Doesn't wound because your toughness 5. So multi-meltas have not been doing a good job today. So that is.
So did the dreadnoughts come into more effect when they're engaged with something?
I mean, they are good at shooting. That was just a bad roll. But yeah, no, the multi-melta is a good weapon. Like they're not amazing at anything. The multi-melta is good and they're good in combat, but they're not really strong at anything.
No.
They're just kind of a decent all-around unit. This dreadnought, the Wolfen dreadnought, is going to shoot at the plasma sight.
Okay.
So he's a Wolfen dreadnought, so he's a little bit mad. So he only hits on 5s.
He's a bit mad.
It's a bit mad. He does hit twice. He does wound once.
I don't probably get the save, will he?
You will get a save. I'm sure you'll get a save.
For a plasma sight?
Yeah, because isn't he? He's crazily toughness 5 for some reason. He'll be going the other way.
Is he in the kind of?
He's in the elites. He'll be next to the Skorpekh, I think.
Plasma sight. Toughness 5.
Toughness 5. What's his save?
4+.
4+. Okay, so it's AP -1, so that'll be a 5+.
Wow. Tough little bugger.
Tough fella.
Nope.
So I'm assuming he's only got 1 wound.
Where are we? Wound.
W.
Wound 1, yeah, so he's gone.
So he's gone. Okay. And this dreadnought will put everything into the reanimator. So the multi-meltas first. Hit both times. Yeah. What toughness is he? I'm guessing he's not going to be 8, so it'll probably be 3s.
And that's... And he's elite as well, is he?
He's elite, yeah.
Oh. Do. Reanimator. Toughness 5.
Toughness 5, okay, so I rolled a 5 and a 6.
6 wounds.
So they both wound. I'm AP minus 4. I'm guessing you've not got a 2 up save, probably just 3 up save.
3 up save.
So they go right through your armour. And I am not quite within 12 inches, so that's 8 damage.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Straight away.
Straight away.
Oh well, he's dead.
Yeah, you did.
I think he's 6.
Okay, so yeah, that's the way multi-meta swings sometimes. So they can be good. That's what you get for being very rude about him, Dean.
So on that one, he attacked them.
Yeah, and I just rolled badly.
Just the low rolls.
Yeah,
I rolled, like
I needed 3s and I rolled 2 2s. So
okay.
It's just the way things go sometimes.
Just the way it is.
What else is there to shoot? He's got his Absolver bolt pistol, so he'll shoot that into them. He hits. Doesn't wound. And I believe that is everything. So it'll be on to my charge phase next.
Ooh.
Space Wolf charge phase. Asgrim and the Wolf and Dreadnought reach their charges, but Redbeck failing his means that Asgrim will have to fight those Skorpeks alone. That could spell trouble.
Okay, so because we've got stratagems in play now, Dean can obviously interrupt is one of the stratagems. So normally when you charge, you just get to do all your attacks, but there is a stratagem which allows you to interrupt. So for 2 CP, you can jump in front of my attack sequence,
Okay.
which you're probably going to want to do.
Yeah.
So if I say I attacked here first, you would probably interrupt here next.
Okay.
And then if I attack here first, you probably want to hit
him.
my Dreadnought before I get to hit you.
Okay.
So bearing that in mind,
Yep.
I want to attack with Asgrim first.
So if I use my 2 CP,
Yeah, you'll get to
next
attack.
turn I'll get to go there first.
You'll get to attack before my Dreadnought does.
okay. So do I take the...
Don't do it just yet.
Not
We'll
just
do it
yet.
after I attack with Asgrim. So he's 4 attacks base.
Okay.
He gets D3 extra attacks when he charges because of his Warlord trait. Okay, it's just the one. So 5 attacks. He gave himself Mantra of Strength.
Mantra.
Which gives him another attack, so he's up to 6 attacks.
Ooh.
He's
Is he a big hitter?
Yeah, he can hit. So he hits on 2s, doesn't re-roll.
Oh, 2s.
He's strength 4. Benediction of Fury gives him +2 strength, and then because he gave himself Mantra of Strength, it's an extra strength. So he's strength 7.
Okay.
So still wounded on 3s. Ooh, drop a few. So that's 2 go through at AP minus 2. So it'll be 5 up saves.
5 up saves.
Yeah.
Come on, 5.
Save 1.
Save
So
1.
that one at the back is dead.
Okay.
But you do get to roll 3 reanimation protocols on him to see if he survives. So you get your...
On that one?
Yeah, so you need 3, 5s and 6s.
Oh,
so-
right, okay, yeah.
No. So he is dead. But 3 Skorpeks
remain.
probably have a good chance of killing me.
Next, the Wolf and Dreadnought and the Skorpekh Lord exchange blows. The Intercessors and the Wolves bring down the Scarabs, and Asgrim suffers 3 wounds for his troubles.
Okay, my command phase,
Oh yes.
part 3. So I get to, because of the Technomancer,
Technomancy just brings back a
bring back
model and yeah, 6
model.
inches. So,
So
that
the Immortals
damage I
back.
did to the Immortals did nothing. No pois.
Nil Pois and
Living Metal.
Living Metal for the Lord.
Yep, so he's back up to 3 wins.
Up to
Very
3.
nice for him.
He gains 1, which helps.
Yep.
And I think that's... Oh, I get my card,
Oh yes.
my command protocol.
What are we
Protocol
doing
of the Vengeful Stars.
now? Ooh.
Um,
What does that do? The shooty one.
it's a shooty one, and yeah. Each time a model in this unit makes a ranged attack on an unmodified wound roll of 6, improve the armor penetration characteristics of that attack by 1.
Okay.
Each time
Good.
a model in this unit makes a ranged attack that targets a unit within half range, the target does not receive the benefits of cover to its saving throw against that attack.
Nice.
So that could come in handy.
And that's the Nefret.
That's the Nefret.
Super one, isn't it?
The
Yeah.
Nefret special.
Nefret special.
So
Okay.
I can do both.
You can do both of those. Okay.
Um,
Very successful. So back in your movement phase, I guess.
Movement next, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Dean scored, as I said, at the end of my turn.
5.
It's 5 victory points for just having the one objective. But I imagine I'm in a little bit of trouble over there, and possibly in the middle of the board as well. So Dean will probably
We'll see.
maybe be some claiming some stuff back this turn. Anyway, we'll be back then.
Necron movement phase. Some of the force closes in around Lyndon's remaining resources on the right flank. The Necron warriors move to the center of the board, and the flayed ones come in to wreak havoc on Lyndon's home objective.
Right, that was the movement phase. On to fighting phase, but...
Well, on to shooting phase.
Shooting phase, sorry.
Yeah.
But to do it here...
The Plasmancer does a thing at in the movement phase, but we want to show you it on camera.
Yeah,
It's
it's...
zappy zap.
At the end of the movement phase, if this model did not fall back, roll 3d6s for each 4+, 1 mortal wound.
Yep, okay, so 3 dice.
Oh,
You can count that one, yeah, that. Not if you keep rolling dice. Oh, so that's 3 mortal
That's
wounds.
3 mortal wounds.
So 1 is dead,
Got a little pile up down the back.
and 1 is taken.
How many's dead?
1's dead, and 1's taken a wound.
Oh, wow.
Not nothing. Okay, moving on to shooting phase. Where do you got to kick off first, Dean?
Just to check, was that the start of the
The other one's the combat phase. Is the other one.
the start of the fight phase?
Yeah.
That'd be the
Yeah.
Okay. Shooting. I'm going to shoot my immortals into.
The intercessors. Yep. Okay, I see what the plan is here, Dean.
So that's going to be
10 shots.
10 shots because it's half.
Yeah, it's rapid fire. So
Rapid
it's in
fire.
half range, and because it's in half range, you'll be next to AP, and because we're in this command protocol, any 6s to wound will be an extra AP on top of that.
Right,
So
okay.
you could potentially get up to AP -4 here, which
Okay.
is lots.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I've missed a few there though. So that's 5 misses, 5 hits.
And this is 5 hits.
Wounding on 3s because you're strength 5.
Threes.
This is just 2,
2.
but it's AP -3, but becomes AP -2 because of Armour of Content. So 5 ups. I failed them both. So one's dead and another one is
dead.
taking a wound.
Okay. So that's them.
That's them. He's got his Staff of Light that you can zap into them as
Yeah,
well.
that's true.
I believe it's Assault 3.
Assault 3.
So he is on that page, the top left one.
Where's he? Top left. Technomancer. Assault 3, yes.
Okay. Strength.
Strength 5.
And his ballistic skill is...
3+.
Okay. So 3 shots. Hit on 3s.
3s.
2
2.
hits. Not bad. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
1 wound.
What AP did you say that was?
AP. -2.
-2. You're within half range, so it's -3, but becomes -2 again because of Armour of Content. Fails. So it's another intercessor dead. So I've now only got 1 intercessor on that objective. You have 3 immortals.
Yep.
And my wolves are
Your
not
wolves.
core. So no matter what else happens this phase, you've taken that objective from me.
Okay.
Having said that, I think it'd still be good if you could kill those intercessors, but you do have the spider and also
Yep.
his mortal wound dish out at the start of the fight phase. So I would say you could probably move on to other targets at this point in terms of that corner, because you've kind of got that under wraps.
Next, the Necron warriors fired into Lyndon's remaining blood claws, bringing the rest of the unit down.
Okay, so now it's just the Doomsday Stalker.
Right. So 1d6.
Is he going into the Dreadnought, is he?
I think so.
Sounds good to me.
It's the only way to go. So I'm not going over there.
Well, there you go.
There it is.
6 shots.
Now he's stepping up.
And I'm out of my protective trees now, so it will be
To the trees!
4s to hit rather than 5s. Does not bode well. It's straight down the middle, so that's average.
3.
3 hits. Wounding on 3s, because you're strength 12, I think. So they all wound. I don't get a save. Roll your damage. It's all 3 of them.
All 3.
D6, yeah. Each one of them's D6.
Oh! Come on now. I'm big.
So each one of those I'm doing -1 damage to, but that's still not going to be enough. So that is 4 damage, 3 damage, 1 damage. So that's 8 damage. I've only got 5 wounds left. He did. I don't think there's anything in range if he blew up, but he doesn't anyway.
Okay.
So
it's only on a 6. He blows up, is it?
Only on a 6, yeah. Okay. That's,
well, he did well.
He did well.
Très bien, monsieur.
So end of Necron shooting phase. We'll be back in charge phase.
Necron charge phase, and the Spider Immortals engage their targets, but most importantly, the flayed ones were able to reach Lyndon's wolves on his home objective. A quiet beginning to the Necron combat phase. The Immortals bring down 1 wolf, while the Spider is able to fell an Intercessor. The flayed ones bring down 3 wolves on Lyndon's home objective. The wolf and Dreadnought struck a wound from the Skorpekh Lord, but then the Skorpechs kill Asgrim. And lastly, the wolves were able to fell 1 Immortal.
Quick morale phase. My intercessors lost 4, their leadership 8.
Just been your one.
So on a 5 or 6, he will run. There you go. There's that 1.
Wow.
The dogs are leadership 6. They lost 1. So on a 6, they can fail. There you go. So he failed. Run 1's away, and then the other 3, another 1 runs away. So there's only 2 left there.
Anyone in particular? Did you keep a black and a white, or 2 blacks, or 2 whites? Sorry.
Yeah, just remove those 2. That's fine. I don't think it matters too much. And then down here, they lost 3. Leadership 6. So on a 4, 5, or 6, another one of them will run away. 1 runs away. There's only 1 left. So on a 1 or 2, he will also run away. He stays.
He stays.
So 1 left down there. But you can.
Does that mean
you can consolidate onto that objective just to make sure that you've got more models on it than I do?
Consolidate.
Yeah. So after you fight,
you can move around.
Yeah, you get to move 3 inches.
Okay.
So just.
So does that mean I have control of that?
You have control of that objective. So I, at the start of my turn, will control 1 because.
Because they're 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50. Yes. So we will come back at the start of my turn. And that's pretty potent hit there, Dean.
Yeah.
We'll see what I can come back with in my turn.
Space Wolves movement phase, and it's a last gasp attempt to claim the center of the board.
Okay, psychic phase once more.
Vigo time.
Vigo's been having sort of a sensible game so far. You know,
he's cowering behind that rock.
So we will begin with a smite again, once more into the destroyers. Goes off on a 7, D3 mortal wounds, 2. So 1 is down to 1 wound, whichever one you want, Dean.
This one.
This one. Okay, and then he will cast Living Lightning.
Did you say 2 or 1, sorry?
He's down to 1 wound. Living Lightning doesn't go off on a 5. That's the end of the Vigo phase. Again, kind of tame, but also not blowing his own head up. So it's fine. He's obviously becoming wiser.
It's that roll, you're getting a 6 and a 1. And the other one could be either way.
Anyway, we'll be back in my shooting phase.
In the shooting phase, the aggressors and intercessors combine once more, but this time only managing to bring down 4 Necron warriors. Once again, a Dreadnought fails an important charge, meaning that Vigo will be alone against the Skorpechs.
Okay, let's see how Vigo does. So 5 attacks, see if you can pick up where Asgrim left off.
Come on, Vigo.
Hitting on 2s because he's a space wolf, so he gets +1 when he charges. He's strength 5 with his force sword, your toughness 5, so 4s. It's just the 1, it's AP -3. So he got a 6-up save here. Nope. Okay, so that one's just dead because it's D3 damage. And then it goes to your activation, Dean. So wherever you want to go first.
Here.
Yep, okay.
Is that right? Can I do that?
Yes, you can do that.
That's only 1, isn't it? Basically.
No, there's that one, there's this one, there's this one, there's this one.
Go that way.
This one, yeah.
So that's 5, is he?
He's 5, yeah, because he's 4 base plus the 1 for his warlock trait.
Right. Hitting 3s.
Yep.
How many wounds has he got left?
Still 6.
Alright.
Oh, you reroll ones
yes.
because you're angry.
3s.
Yep.
Good.
So wounding, you're strength 9, so wounding on 3s. 3 go through.
3 go through. 3 go through, sir.
Oh, I fail all of them.
Oh.
So that's going to kill him because you're 3 damage each, but it becomes 2 damage each because I'm a dreadnought, but that's still going to be enough. So do I blow up? No.
That would have been good if he did.
So dreadnought.
That would have been dramatic.
That would have been dramatic. So
The Canoptic Spider finishes off the intercessors, and the flayed ones kill the remaining Fenrisian wolf on the home objective.
and yeah, do you want to see if the Skorpekh can take out Vigo?
So should he be in there?
Yep.
So he's 4.
He's 4, and then he'll be 3.
Okay. 4 hitting 3s.
You get to reroll that 1 because you're always angry.
3.
Yep.
So it's 4. Wounding on.
Wounded on 3s. Strength.
Don't get to reroll a 1, do I?
No, but you're AP minus 3, so it becomes AP minus 2 because Armor of Contempt. I failed 2, so he's down to 1 wound.
1 wound.
And then you've got the
3
little
with.
boy. He hits twice. He wounds twice, and I believe that one is AP minus 4, so that becomes. I need 2 6s here.
2 6s.
Or he's dead.
Oh, you got 1.
So, Vigo is kaput. Kaputed. And that's the turn. That went badly for me, if you didn't catch that at home. Failing
They could rewind.
Failing the charge with the dreadnought was a big miss, and then failing all 3 invulns with my dreadnought that was in combat.
Because if he got in there, that would have.
So that was a blow. Sorry, we're not quite done. Your 4 mortals get to attack back over there. See if they can kill.
Not spotted as
kill
my bad.
Lewis. I think it's all in. So
it's
3
hits.
All wounds. So it needs 6s. No, so they're dead as well. Okay.
Just got a little worse there.
Little worse.
That could have went better. Oh wait, you got over here.
Could have gone better.
Oh,
So I only got 5 at the start of my turn on the primary. Dean is for the first time is going to be the first person who gets 15 because he's got this, he's got that, he's got that. So he controls 2 and he controls more. So he's going to get the full 15. So that's starting to rack up the points there, and I'm starting to look a little thin on the ground. I've still got.
You haven't got guys hidden or anything?
No, there's nothing back here. This is all I've got in my force now. Just these three units. So just see what Dean does in his command phase.
With my Technomancer, I get to roll 1d3 dice
Bring back
to
extra
see how
ones.
many I bring back. Which is. So that's 1? There's a 3.
So that'll be 2.
Oh, it's 2. Alright, okay.
1 and 2 is 1.
1 and 2,
3 and 4
3
is
and 4
2.
is 2. 5 and
6,
6.
yeah.
Okay.
So 2 more come back.
Take it. I've got my protocol card here.
Oh yes.
Each time this unit, it's Protocol of the Undying Legions. Each time this unit uses its living metal ability, each model in this unit regains 1 additional lost wound. Ergo,
There we go.
the Lord
So he goes.
goes up to 4.
Yeah, and the spider can only go up 1, but gets up to his full 6.
And I think that's it.
That's that. Pretty good though.
Yeah. From the
Right.
command phase. So next will be movement phase.
and tightening of the noose, I imagine. So, see how that goes.
Yeah.
One last march of the Necrons as they close in on the dwindling Space Wolf force. The Doomstalker fails to power up once more, only causing 1 wound on the Dreadnought. But the Skorpekh Lord, Necron Warriors, and the Plasmancer all combine to bring down 3 aggressors and leaving the Sergeant on 1 wound remaining. The Skorpekh Lord leads his Skorpekh destroyers into one last combat.
Okay, combat. I can interrupt So
Okay.
you might want to have a think about where you want to go first.
Maybe. I think I want to go first here.
First there, okay.
Yeah.
Where do you want to put your attacks? You got 5 attacks, so you can
I'm going to put them into.
all into the aggressor.
I
would put 2 into the.
I think I'll go into the dreadnought. Yeah.
The dreadnought?
With the Lord.
Okay.
So that's 5. Can you actually?
Yeah, you can split your attacks. Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
So you
Put
can-
some into one and some into
I
one.
think I should put them all into him though.
Okay.
So it's 3s. So that's
But it's 2s. Yes, 3s to hit. You're rerolling 1s.
real ones. Oh, so it's 4.
Your strength 9, so wounded on 3s.
3.
And I think your AP minus 4, which becomes AP minus 3, so 6s. How many was that? 3.
3.
So 6s. Save
Oh.
2, and it's damage 3, but becomes damage 2, so down to 5 wounds.
5 wins.
I am going to interrupt, so 2 CP with my dreadnought. And he's
So
gonna,
was that attack only just with? Was it the claws or the
that was the
sword?
That was the sword.
Yeah.
So you have to pick which one you're going to do.
You can't do both.
No,
Okay.
and yeah, it's not worth doing the claw against this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Only like if you're playing my Eldar, then yeah, the claw would be good,
Would be-
but or against the wolves. But even against regular Space Marines, you still want to go with
Okay.
the axe. Okay, so 5 attacks, all going into the Skorpekh here. They all hit, and wounding on.
This is with your dread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's strength 10. Actually, is he?
Is he?
What's the extra for the Great Wolf Claw?
The great wolf claw, is he?
Great Wolf Claw, yeah. Yeah, it's AP, yeah. Plus 4 strength, so I'm strength 10, so I'm wounding you on 2s, and I'm re-rolling 1s because it's a big lightning
Nice.
claw. So that's 5 saves at AP minus 2. And each one is 3 damage, so each one you fail will kill the Skorpekh.
And what do I roll?
5s.
Fives.
Yeah.
2 failed.
2 fails. That kills
That's
the Skorpechs.
That's them done.
Yeah, so then they don't get to attack, so it goes to my aggressor, who's got 3 attacks base, and then the next one, because he was charged, so he's putting everything into the Skorpekh Lord. He misses twice. He's strength 8, your toughness 6, so 3s. He wounds once, it's 4 up on your invuln.
5.
He's fine. Okay, that's the end of combat, and I think the end of the game. I don't think it's worth playing my turn 4. You've really hammered me in there.
Hammered in.
You know, I think I'd be able to deal with that Skorpekh Lord, but that's about all I'd be able to do this turn. I'd maybe kill a couple more warriors, but you'd probably reanimate them, and yeah, you're dominating 4 of the objectives. And
There's only one more.
Yeah, it's only one more round.
One round to go
So yeah, very, very strong showing from the.
Well, that
Necrons
was different because at one point there was a lot there.
Yeah.
And then there, but again, it's just.
It was not
dice rolls, isn't
it was not dealing with that. In my turn 3, I was really expecting to kill him and to kill the Skorpechs.
Yeah.
And when that didn't happen, that
changes it,
that
doesn't
turn in
it?
the game, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the way it goes sometimes.
Oh, well.
And it was definitely a close one. It was always on that kind of knife edge.
Yep.
So yeah,
It's good playing on
the big full size,
full size, isn't it? It's pretty good.
Very strong showing, Dean, and well commanded.
I think you would. With the help of you, of course. But
With help of me, next time I'll have to sabotage you.
just say nothing next.
But no, very good game, and
Yeah,
yeah,
good
hope you all enjoyed that at home as well. And we'll be back soon with another episode of Warhammer from the beginning with the masterful Dean Kehra. We'll see you then.
See you later.